How are we? Everybody good? Yeah? Everybody had a good break? Yeah? Good fresh air? Nice. Ready to hear some jokes that have never been... Whoa. All good. Ready to hear some jokes that have never been said before?
Yeah.
And probably will never be said after? I don't know. Maybe I'm lying. Sometimes I like to try my new jokes with friends, you know, just to see if they're funny. Like the other time I was with my best friend and I was telling her a joke. By the way, she told me before I said this that I have to refer to her as my best friend. Is that toxic? I don't know, a little bit. But you know, I was with my best friend and I was telling her a joke. And I was, you know, like, oh yeah, you hear this joke? And then she started laughing. And I was like, oh yeah, it's good, right? And she was like, yeah, you know, what's funny is that you actually think it's funny. Okay, good, I'll take that. You know, like, if you want to hear the joke that I said to her, I'm more than happy to share it with you. So I was with my best friend, and I was telling her a joke. That was the joke. That was the best one. The rest I didn't memorize, so we're going down from here. Do I have a speech impediment? Did I just realize that? Fuck me. So anyway, I'm gonna be reading all from my phone because yeah, I have a fucked up memory and I didn't memorize my jokes again. If you have had the misfortune to see me perform before, you would have realized that I always, at some point, I just take out my phone. Because I just, you know, like, fuck up, and you may think that it's a stylish decision, that somehow is a performance, but no, this is just me having zero preparation to do the thing. So, please bear with me, I'll be, like, looking down, but yeah, you know, do what you will. So, I was taking a stand-up course. Yes, this is the result of stand-up comedy course. Don't pay them. And when I was taking the stand-up comedy course, they were saying that you should never have a phone. Like, if you are scared about that you're not gonna remember the things that you wanna say, then you should always bring paper notes. You know, paper notes good, phone bad. I don't know. Today we're gonna find out if that theory is true. Let's figure it out. Was that a joke? I'm not even sure. There are so many rules about stand-up. Like, there are so many things I learned there, which by the stage right now, probably I feel like I should unlearn them. But one of the rules that they have is that sex is always funny. Not particularly with me, but like they say it's an interesting, fun thing to do. They also have another rule that, you know, if you want to do jokes about nationalities or races, you have to be really careful because you might sound racist. And maybe you don't want to do that. Maybe. So the rule, the golden rule, if you want to say jokes about nationalities, is that you always have to punch up. That's what they heard. I never heard that phrase before, punch up. But I always heard that, I thought that was a bit of a weird thing, right? What does punch up mean? Like, the whiter you are, the more up you are? I'm not entirely sure, but that's really a phrase. Fuck my ass. Okay, fuck, I wrote so much it's hard to tell where am I. But anyway, I realized also while I was writing this stuff that a lot of my jokes are about joking. I don't know. I think I just like, you know, when there's like layers, you know, like a cake. Layer, cake. So the thing is, like, I do think that it can get repetitive and predictable. So let's try something new. For example, what I'm doing right now, which is commenting about jokes about joking. Is that gonna be funny? I don't think so. But I don't know. Let's find out. At this point, I think it's really important to let you guys know that a comedian is not somebody who's funny, but somebody who thinks he's funny. Crucial difference. So, I never thought of myself as a particularly smart person. But every now and then I'm in a conversation, I'm hearing somebody's opinion, talking whatever, And I'm like, am I a genius? You, sir, do you think yourself as an intelligent person? Yeah? Would you like to be more intelligent? Yeah?
Yeah, why not?
And you, sir, would you like to be more intelligent?
Yeah, why
Yeah?
not? Yeah.
See, this is the part that I don't get. I don't know why people want to get more intelligent. I don't know why people just want to constantly improve themselves, get better, get a hobby, do a sport, whatever. I think the most sane thing to do is just look at yourself in the mirror and be like, all right, this is it. Just accept it. Befriend your own stupidity, you know? Just accept yourself and go on with it. Do whatever stupid shit you were doing all along. And now we're gonna turn to more geeky subjects. So, I assume by now everybody has heard about ChatGPT. So,
Yes.
you know, it's this mysterious machine that you can just ask it anything and it will just reply you better than any expert ever could. And I think it's wonderful. I think it's marvelous. And I think, you know, like it's so interesting to actually get to understand how it really works. Well, probably if you're in a comedy show, it's not really the place where you want to get to know how this works. So I'm not really gonna ask you if you want to know about it, so I'm just gonna explain it to you. Ain't that fun? So ChatGPT is one of the many tools that works with AI. That stands for Asian intelligence. So the way that it works is that there are some countries that have a really low payroll, and asking them questions is very cheap. So some white buffos figured out that you could do that and it will go on easily, and they became rich. One of the greatest things also about ChatGPT, it can do anything. It can also say jokes. Are they good? I don't know. Let's try one of them. This is an authentic sample. Why did ChatGPT fail as a stand-up comedian? Why?
Why?
Because its timing was always a few milliseconds off, and by the time it generated the punchline, everyone had left the virtual comedy club. Exclamation mark. That's the funny part. So, you know, they say that AI is gonna take all the jobs, but after seeing this, I think the comedians were safe, you know? I don't think it's a big danger. In any case, you know, the real value of a comedian is not only the joke written, but also how it is delivered. How did I find out? Well, I asked ChatGPT, what is the value of a comedian? And that's what it replied to me. By the way, that last joke was written by ChatGPT, so that's why it was a little bit slightly better. That one was also written by ChatGPT. Say it again. And that one, fuck it, this is getting too far. Now it's getting over. All right, thank you so much.